let me start with the Clayton Kershaw interview. I know it's not the same as last year, or the injury, that you had the herniated disc last year, and now you had this injury this year. Is anything related, connected to what happened last year to this year with his pitching style, or are they separate issues?
Well, we can only go by what the Dodgers are telling us at this point, that Kershaw doesn't have any numbness or tingling going down his legs that he had last year, and that obviously was disc-related. They're saying this is more muscular, but still it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks before they get this guy back on the mound. So I think that the injury pattern here would be concerning. I actually think that Clayton Kershaw's mechanics are really sound. Now, they're a little bit funky with that little hesitation, that hitch he's got. But he gets to the release point as well as anybody in baseball, and certainly more consistently as anybody in baseball. I just think it's a function of a guy who's going to be 30 years old next year who, in this day and age, let's face it, he's about as much of a workhorse as there is in baseball. Pitching in the postseason, I think this is wear and tear for a guy who's also known, by the way, as one of the hardest working pitchers in baseball when he's not on the mound. So I think it's a case where his body is just saying, time out, I need a break.
All right, what does the injury do to the Dodgers in their game plan at the trade deadline?
Well, I think they were looking around the margins of starting pitching, but now with Kershaw down, I think they have to be much more aggressive because really their rotation, they don't get innings out of anybody, even Alex Wood, beyond Clayton Kershaw. So that kind of built-in 8-inning start you got out of Kershaw and what you plan to get in the postseason may not be there. I mean, let's face it, the guy takes 4 or 6 weeks off. He did a great job last year coming back from it, but you know, who knows if you can count on him being the exact same pitcher when he comes back. So right now, the trade market, Dan, is really swirling around the starting pitchers. Mm-hmm. You know, it started out the Cubs jumped the market and got Quintana. Then Sonny Gray was the best guy out there. Now you have the Tigers shopping Verlander, and you have the Rangers shopping Darvish. So now all of a sudden, the Dodgers have a need and they have options.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.